Earth is a fine place and worth fighting for. Go green, there is no planet B. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. There are great leaders, prominent figures in our society like Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Franklin D. Roosevelt as well, and many more who have shared their thoughts, their views, their perspectives. Now, every person's way of seeing the world is different. However, I find it surprising that almost everyone who has given such quotes is sharing almost the same message, that is to save our planet Earth, to sustain land and other resources by making use of renewable resources, etc. Because it's now or never. A very pleasant morning to everyone present here. I, student of class 7th, on behalf of BLS World School, Greater Noida West in India, would like to give a presentation showcasing that what all we, the students, have done in order to preserve the life on Earth and what efforts and contributions we have made for this SDG, life on land. What have we done? What have we implemented? What have we embedded in people? The values and lessons we have embedded, we'll be talking about this in this presentation. Students of 6th and 7th grade have put their huge network of thoughts, their views, their opinions into work, and I'm very happy to have this golden opportunity to present what we have done to conserve the life on land. And without any further ado, let's begin. Protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and hold biodiversity loss. Now, in short, in a nutshell, it gives us an idea of what the world citizens, that is the people around the world, are required to do in order to create this beautiful planet Earth even more beautiful. It's the little things citizens do. That's what will make the difference. My little thing is planting trees. The world's forests are a shared stolen treasure that we must put back for our children's future. We're using 25% more resources than our planet can sustain each year. Now, by all these statements, what does this basically show? Now, as we observe, these share the concerns that are raised by majority of the people around the world, as sustaining life on land has become such an important as well as concerning commonplace issue. Now, what is life on land? A flourishing life on land is the foundation for our life on this planet. We are all part of the planet's ecosystem, wherein the interaction among the living things and interaction between living and non-living things is very essential. However, we have caused severe, great damage to it through deforestation, that is cutting off trees on a large scale, loss of natural habitats, and land degradation. Promoting a sustainable use of our ecosystems and preserving biodiversity is not a cause. It is the key to our own survival. Yes, we are here as well. Our school and our principal ma'am, Ms. Sushma Punia, provided us with a wonderful opportunity and this wonderful platform, and we all participated enthusiastically in sharing our views, our viewpoints, our opinions on important issues that are related to this SDG. I'll also like to mention a special thanks to our educator, Ms. Vinita Pandey, who provided us with many great ideas in which we could voice our solutions. First and the foremost, the posters. Now, me and my friends, we all worked in groups and created many posters. We have put up these posters in our school as well as in our vicinity in hope for spreading information and creating awareness about how important it is for all of us. Whether it is a young person or an adult person, they must understand how important it is to conserve the life on land so that we conserve and save the life on our earth. Our educator helped us further by posting these drawings, sketches, etchings, posters, paintings on several social media platforms as well, including Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. so that once people see this, they get motivated by it to do something for the environment as well. Short, catchy messages. Some students, especially those who have excellent drawing and painting skills, they contributed to such activities and helped their teacher in creating one of the bulletin boards about this SDG. They made several colorful and innovative cuttings that share the short and catchy messages and slogans and quotes so that they spread awareness with you. Some of them include Be Green, Save the Ocean, Return, Recycle, Repeat, Save the Wild, and No More Plastic Bag. And yes, this is a picture of one of the bulletin boards my classmates and my teachers worked on. Plant a seed today and tomorrow you will definitely harvest. I think this quote seems to justify the hard work of all the students, my classmates and my schoolmates and Miss Vanita as well. They kept working hard and are still doing their best to spread the knowledge about such issues by adopting several creative and innovative ways. Some of my schoolmates, they also worked in teams and they created beautiful creative shirts and bags for the school. They painted white t-shirts, white shirts with acrylic colors, fabric colors, and have designed them with catchy slogans and attractive etchings. And they especially wish to spread the message to people to go eco-friendly. Presentation slides. 6th and 7th graders, especially who have very good technical skills, computer skills, and who are tech savvy, even created beautiful presentation slides. They discussed them in their respective classes. They found certain solutions to the goal-related problems, and a final discussion and debate took place with the educator, Miss Vanita Pandey, during a Google Meet meeting. Here are some screenshots of some slides we presented during the discussion. Now, the first slide depicts the 10 major ways which it can be adopted to protect our Mother Earth. It was prepared by a 6th grader, Ashwin. The next slide prepared by Prisha Saraf from 7th grade. It shows us some simple yet useful ways which we can adopt to be a better steward for the environment. My schoolmates also painted flowering pots and they also designed bottles to spread awareness that beautiful and self-expressing items, they tend to gain recognition and affect people's mindset so that people start talking about such issues and work towards the improvement of terrestrial environment. The main aim of doing such activities is to promote the best out of waste. Forests cover up to 30.7% of the Earth's surface, and in addition to providing food security and shelter, they are key to combating climate change, protecting biodiversity, and the homes of indigenous population. By protecting forests, we will also be able to strengthen the natural resource management and increase land productivity. Now, at the current time, 13 million hectares of forests are being lost every year. While the persistent degradation of drylands, it has led to the desertification of 3.6 billion hectares. Even though up to 15% of land is currently under protection, biodiversity is still at risk. Deforestation, desertification, both activities which are caused by human activities and climate change, they pose a major threat and challenge to sustainable development, and they've also affected the livelihoods of millions of people who are in the fight against poverty. However, efforts are being made to preserve the forest and combat desertification. But facts and figures aren't just enough to preserve our planet Earth. Apart from making people aware about issues concerning the life of humans, plants and animals, it is important to force the people to work for the environment. And by force, I mean it is quite important to instill and embed in people a certain sense of responsibility, according to which people will surely work on improving the current living conditions. Now that we have contributed a little to this SDG, we hope to work on other SDGs along with our teachers and other schoolmates. We pledge to make an absolute change for the betterment of society so that in a few years we can proudly say that we belong to a family of millions of world citizens who have contributed to SDGs, because of which our planet Earth is so much better than the past, socially, economically and physically. With this, I sign off. Thank you and have a great day ahead.